Las Vegas was built on a simple, unbreakable premise: the house always wins. But in the early 1960s, a quiet mathematics professor decided to challenge that golden rule. Armed not with luck, but with early computers and relentless logic, he found a crack in the casino's armor. He didn't just beat the dealer, he fundamentally broke the system. This is the story of the genius who brought the glittering empires of neon to their knees.
Far from the neon glow of the Strip, Professor Arthur sat in a cramped, chalk-dusted university office. While others saw blackjack as a game of pure chance, he saw a rigid mathematical puzzle waiting to be solved. Using an early, room-sized IBM computer, Arthur ran millions of simulated hands, searching for a statistical edge. Days turned into sleepless nights as the machine hummed, punching out endless streams of data cards. Finally, the numbers revealed a hidden truth. Keeping track of high and low cards shifted the advantage directly to the player. The concept of card counting was born in the harsh, flickering glow of a cathode ray tube. He had the key, but a theory is nothing until it is tested in the fire.
Arthur arrived in Las Vegas, clutching a modest bankroll of $10,000, his sharp-tailored suit masking a racing heart. The casino floor was a sensory overload of ringing bells, thick cigar smoke, and the hypnotic clatter of chips. He sat at a busy blackjack table, appearing as just another nervous tourist hoping for a lucky streak. But behind his calm, bespectacled eyes, a human supercomputer was hard at work, silently tallying every card that left the dealer's shoe. The dealer hit, Arthur held, and slowly, methodically, his stacks of chips began to multiply. He wasn't gambling, he was executing a flawless mathematical algorithm. By the end of his first weekend, his pockets were overflowing, proving that the casino's invincibility was nothing more than an illusion.
It didn't take long for the pit bosses to notice the quiet man who never seemed to lose. The atmosphere shifted from welcoming to downright hostile as Arthur's winnings climbed into the hundreds of thousands. Tall men in dark suits began to hover menacingly behind his table, their eyes burning holes into the back of his neck. Up in the dark surveillance rooms, the eye in the sky zoomed in on his hands, desperate to catch him cheating. But there were no marked cards, no hidden devices, just a mind moving faster than the dealer's hands. The tension was palpable, a silent war of intellect against muscle playing out under the harsh casino lights. Arthur knew his time was running out, and the shadowy forces of old Vegas were closing in to protect their vault. Ultimately, the casinos did the only thing they could do. They banned him from playing altogether. Fearful of his unstoppable method, Vegas bosses completely changed the rules of blackjack, introducing multiple decks and shuffling machines just to thwart card counters. Arthur was escorted out by security, but he walked away a legend, his pockets heavy and his mind victorious. He went on to publish his findings, sharing the secret of card counting with the world and sparking a revolution in gambling. The house was forced to adapt, realizing that mathematics was the one opponent they couldn't intimidate. Today, every camera and security protocol in a modern casino is a silent tribute to the man who cracked the code. He proved to the world that with enough intelligence, even the most rigged games can be beaten. The professor's legacy lives on every time a player sits at a table and silently counts the deck. If you enjoyed this story of intellect triumphing over the odds, hit that subscribe button and like the video. Join us next time as we uncover more brilliant minds who changed history.